What's up guys, Cryptomindd here. Let's talk about the art of taking profits. How do I take profits and how could you take your profits as well to become more profitable over time? First of all, do not overcomplicate taking profits. Taking profits is basically earning money. And a lot of people are very good in overcomplicating to earn money when they make money. Now, most struggles that most people have is greed. A lot of people are very greedy when it comes down to their money, and they always want to make the biggest money. It's not really how the market works. The market will go against you, will destroy you, definitely if you are new to it. It will really put you down emotionally and mentally. So do not let greed take over, guys. Do not try to always make the biggest money, but be happy with partials. And that comes down to my next point. Partials are not enough for a lot of people. Whenever I talk about taking partial profits, but I get the reaction of, but what if my second take profit gets hit, or what if my full take profit gets hit, or whatever, or what if? It always comes down to what if. But guys, you cannot predict the market. The market is unpredictable. You have to be focused and you have to read the charts. It's very important that you understand what price action is saying and where zones of reaction are. It's a very crucial thing for you to do. If you do not understand how that works, then you'll end up losing. So focus on partials, because this is how I take my trades as well. This is how a lot of traders take their trades. A lot of traders have zones where they take partial profits, guys. Partial profits are very crucial. So do not be greedy and take your partial profits. Again, do not overcomplicate it. As I said before, the charts are telling everything. Listen to them, read them, and then react to what they are saying. For example, you enter a trade and you have a take profit somewhere, but a little bit above, price just goes fully against you again and your stop loss get hit. A lot of people have been there. Trade goes fully into their direction, very close to their take profits. Suddenly, full reversal against your direction, boom, stop loss hit, and then a little bit after your initial take profit gets hit. A lot of us have been there. I think a lot of people still are there. It happens a lot. It still happens to me. It could happen to everybody. But a thing that helps is, again, taking partial profits by not being too greedy. Partial profits are key. How do you take partial profits? It's by listening again to what the chart is telling you and reading the charts. The best way for me, at least, to do it is with support and resistance zones. Why? Because support and resistance zones are basically zones of reaction where reaction most of the time always happens. Could obviously just break through it or smash through it, doesn't really matter. But overall, you never know how they will react. You cannot predict the market. A lot of people think they can predict the market, but you never can. You can only analyze and see what are the potential outcomes. But predicting the market is a very difficult thing. So do not focus on predictions, but focus on a logical approach where you use your zones as partial profit zones, because those zones are over time. When you take partial profits, it will really start to compound, guys, and you'll notice that you'll end up a lot more profitable than that you used to do when you just waited for your initial take profit to hit. Now, what to do when you open a trade? I would suggest you to look where the support and resistance zones are, depending on what your position is, long or short. But now let's say you're in a long position. I would suggest you to look where the resistance zones are on your certain time frame that you analyze on, and use those support and resistance zones when they get hit, at least as a factor of, okay, here I have to close a X percentage amount of my position. Your planning equals action. So if you plan on to take some profits there, do it, because again, guys, you never know. This is how I do it when I trade myself. I always have partial profit zones where I'll look to take partials, place my stop loss break even, place my stop loss to the second take profit, first take profit, whatever it might be. I have my plan, and as soon as I see those things being hit, I take action. Plan plus action is very important, guys. Again, this here is not difficult. It really isn't. You just have to do it, and you'll be able to do it if you're not greedy. If you're greedy, this will be a very hard thing to do. And then I would focus you to focus on how to stop your greediness, understanding yourself a little bit better. Now, a very simple example is this. You have 3 take profits. So you have, let's say, a short trade right now. Boom. Take profit 1. Your take profit 1 gets hit. Congratulations. What do you do? Or what do I do? It's even better to say this is what I do. My first take profit gets hit. That means automatically my stop loss goes to break even. No matter what. My stop loss goes to break even, and I close, as I have 3 take profit zones, I close 33%. So that means that another 66% is running, or 67% if you want to be precise. But here I close 33%. Now, this leaves 66% running, or 67%, depends on how you see it. And suddenly your second take profit gets hit as well. What do? Stop loss goes to my first take profit. So from my long or short position, whatever, it goes boom, immediately to my first take profit. So now, even if the market goes down a little bit more and then retraces against me, and if I get stopped out on my first take profit, I still get stopped out in a profit, not break even, in a profit. I secured profits, market retraced against me, and I still closed out with profits. So you still made more profits than if you only had 2 take profit zones. Makes sense, right? And what do then is close another 33%. So this means that 66% of my trade is now closed, and only 33 or 34% is remaining. As soon as then the third take profit gets hit, I close my full trade. It's very simple. An example here. Very fair example is this here actually. Structural zone break here, retested here a little bit over a month later. So let's say we enter around here. And our take profit is, for example, here. Now let me delete this because this was like part of the plan. And our stop loss is here or whatever. Doesn't matter now. A nice risk to reward trade. So we enter our trade around here. And if you understand structural zones, you will notice that this would have been a perfect second entry. Now, for the sake of this video, we entered our trade here. And again, this was our first take profit. Here I would have placed my second take profit. And this would have been my third take profit. What would I have done is very simple. Entering in my trade, first take profit, second take profit, third take profit. What happened here is boom, first take profit hits. What do? Stop loss to break even. But what happens is, as I close 33% of my trade already, market retraces back against me and stops me out break even. Now again, this is for another video, but if you understand market structure, you see that we just rejected here. So another entry would be very ideal. So again, then as you understand market structure, you enter another trade with the same criteria, right? So now you enter here with the same criteria. Your stop loss is somewhere here and your take profit is here. Same principle. We hit this zone right here. What do? First take profit gets hit. Regardless of whatever, I close 33% and my stop loss goes break even. Very, very simple. Now, what happens is we just break through it and immediately our second take profit gets hit. What do is take another 33% of our trade, so 66% is now closed, and we wait. And our first take, our stop loss that's break even. If you want to, you can place it. This is what I do. You don't have to do that because sometimes, as you can see, I would have been stopped out, but this is what I would have done, is I would have placed my stop loss now in profits on my first take profits, and then I would have been stopped out, and eventually the market would have go into my direction anyway. But this shows, guys, that I still would have made a lot of money. Despite my last take profit not being fully hit, I still made a lot of money, and that's the goal for you as a trader. Your goal as a trader is not to always let your take profit in the full gets hit, because that's not always possible. Your goal as a trader is to make money. Do not distinguish those two things. Your goal as a trader is to make a lot of money. It's not to be always perfect, because nobody is perfect anyway, guys. But your goal is to make money. Do not forget that. It's a very important thing that you have to have in mind. You are here to make money, and if sometimes your initial or full take profit doesn't get hit, that's more than okay. Bro, you still made money. Do not stress, Jimmy boy. It's not necessary. Do not stress. Always are more opportunities around the corner. And here, this would have been, in my opinion, a very successful trade, despite being stopped out at my first take profit. This would have been a very perfect trade. I would have been very happy with that. And then eventually, yes, my third take profit would have been hit. Would I care? Not really. I would have just waited for another opportunity, which was immediately formed as soon as we broke above this zone right here. So yeah, guys, trading is filled with opportunities. Just have to focus on them and to not be too greedy, because greed is a killer and it will make you so much less profitable, which is completely unnecessary. Partial profits are very safe to do, because you never know how the market will react. Because it's eventually all about understanding the key levels as well. If you understand key levels in confluence with profit zones, then a lot of things fall together, guys. It's like a click in your head that comes along, and then a lot of things start to make sense, and your profitability just scales to the upside. Now remember, guys, important, you don't go broke of partial profits or taking profits in general. You do not go broke. Do not have the what if mindset, or my trade went to my full take profit. If I only held on and I could have had this. And do not have that mindset. It's a loser mindset. It's an annoying mindset. It's a mindset that makes you tired. It's a mindset that makes you feel bad about yourself, because you somehow keep on quote unquote fucking up, which is not true. Again, your goal as a trader is to make money, not to be perfect. Money is the goal as a trader, not to be a perfect analyst. Of course, your analysis have to be good, but you don't always have to have the perfect trade. Losing is normal. Making mistakes is normal. Just keep on bettering them. That's the most important thing, guys. Also, a very important thing to not forget is you cannot predict the market. That's impossible. To never try to predict the market. Always flow with the market. Read the charts and listen to what they are telling. React to the zones, because that's very important. Zones are there for you to use in your advantage, not to ignore. So once you start to ignore and you get cocky after 5 of your trades hit full take profit, then your 6th trade, my friend, it will go against you and you will get humbled. So do not do that. Stay stuck to the plan. Do not be greedy. Take partial profits. Do not try to predict. And again, you do not go broke of partial profits, my friend. You do not go broke. Be smart. Use everything in confluence with each other, and then you'll see that partials make sense. Definitely, because you cannot predict the market. Alright, guys, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, guys, if you like these videos, please leave a subscribe, leave a like. I would love to get to like 420, 450 subscribers on YouTube. It's very nice. It helps the algorithm a little bit. I've been working my ass off making a lot of videos as well lately. So hopefully you'll like it. And if you do, please leave a subscribe and a like. Alright, guys, see you in the next video. Take care.